Okay, let's go for the class 2 for the Java. And here today we are going to discuss version of Java, versions of Java language. Java language, right? Here we will discuss the release version of the Java language. Of course, we will see the very fast is that Java, the first stable version, this is called Java. Here 1.0. Java, the first stable version, this is called Java. Here 1.0. So it is the first stable released version of the Java, and in the year 1996 and 1996 this version is released, and the code name for this first release version was Oak. So this is very important point on that we should discuss. And very next is that Java, which is called Java 1.1, even we call as a JDK 1.1. What is the full form of the JDK? Java Development Kit here. This is the version 1.1. I can say that this is the second version, the second stable release. It is released in the year 1997. This is released in the year 1997. And if you see that this particular language and the version of this particular language, version was 1.1. Next is that, so if you are looking into Java 1.1, so it is in the year 1997 and version was 1.1, and it has been supported. The features, if you look into the features that are added, the features that are added here, you can see that it is use the concept of the inner class. It is use the concept of the inner class, and secondly, it is supported with RMI. This is called remote method invocation, and this is called object version of the RPC. And next is that inner class support RMI. It is even if it is being supported with AWT, or AWT is reset here. AWT is reset here. Okay, that is the things. You can repeat that Java 1.1, JDK 1.1. It is in the year, published in the year 1997, and version was 1.1. And the features that are added, inner class, RMI, AWT, and even JDBC also come into this picture. JDBC, Java Database Connectivity. This is this version of that. Now, if you look into that, the next version of the language is that This is the version of this particular language. Now, if you look into this next version, that is here, we can say that Java equals JDK. Here actually there is a revolution to the Java. The Java here, the name is called J2E, Java 2 Standard Edition, and hereafter it is released the version here 1.2, and this particular come in the year 1998, released in the year 1998, and the version of this release was what is that version? 1.2, and the code name here, the code name of this release version was called Playground. This is the release version called the Playground. If you look into the different features of this Java version 1.2, why it is so named Java? Because hereafter the Java has renamed to Java 2 Standard Edition. The standard actually whatever the versions we are releasing, all are in the standard edition of the Java, and this is Java 2 Standard Edition 1.2. The version was called like that. And if you look into these different features of that, we must tell you that what are the features it support. What are the features it support? Here the swing, the features that are added, and some of them was deprecated. In every version of the release, some new classes has been added, some modification to the classes have been done. Some of the classes also deprecated. That is one of these things, was deprecated. And if you see that, what are the features that we are this particular release version? First of all, that this J2 AC 1.2 was added to support Java 2 Enterprise Edition and Java 2 Enterprise Edition and Java 2 Micro Edition. This is must be replicated to that point. And the swing package has reset. Okay. And if you see that here, Java plugin is also supported here. Java plugin. Why is there Java plugin here? We will be discussing the Java plugin. Even any web browser that is enabled with the Java plugin, we can run the applet or internet application program. So Java plugin supported here, been added here. So another that we can say that there are many other concepts into that one. We can see that here one of this big thing that the revolution to this Java is that this release version being added with this release version being added with or these release versions, if you see that, having how many classes here and how many this, you can see there are 1520 classes. There are 1520 classes, and there are 59, if I am not wrong in that, 59 packages. 59 packages. 59 packages support. Having this much packages, such a revolution to this particular area of this. And if you see, that's another thing, that in a multi-threading, some of these are deprecated here. If you see the deprecated, what are they being deprecated here? Deprecated, the supported in multi-threading concept, like that suspend and destroy, suspend, destroy, has been deleted. Has deleted. This has the major deleted with this one. Again I repeat, Java 2 Standard Edition 1.2, released in the year 1998. Version was 1.2, and the code name for this is called the playground. What is the code name here? It is called the playground. The features, there are several features have been added to this one. Some of the classes are added here. Some modification changes to the package also been taken care here, and some of these methods are also deprecated. Some of the methods are deprecated. Here, deprecated methods are suspend, destroy, etc. There are other things have deleted from this one. This particular version of this particular language, again I read, because there is a magnitude of changes has done so much in this Java 2 1.2 to Standard Edition 1.3. So we will see here what are the features supported here, and what are being deprecated here. Each and every aspect, this is changes occurred, that we will see here. If you see Java 2 Standard Edition 1.3 here, particularly this particular language, it is the release version, the released version, okay, the released version came in the year 19 this is come in the year 2000. This is one of the revolution to this. The code name was what is the code name here? It is called Kestrel. The name was called Kestrel. And the version was here 1.3. Even if we call this is JDK 1.3. Okay, this is called the JDK 1.3 version of that. I can see this is also called JDK 3 also. We call JDK 3. This is very important point of that to remember, right? What are the features that are being supported? The features that are added. The features that are added here, A grade. It is come with this hotspot JVM, Java virtual machine, hotspot Java virtual machine, and this RMI, this remote method invocation being supported. RMI is support Corba. Okay, this is also supported the Corba here. This is standard to Java 2 Standard Edition 1.3. The release version came in the year 2000, and the code name was Kestrel, and the version was V13 1.3. It will be called JDK3 also, this one. And features that are added here: hotspot, JVM, RMI. RMI supported core bar. Supported core bar. So these are many changes. Actually, this is, if you look at that, this Java 2 Standard Edition 1.3 is no longer support now. This is also one of the things. Now we will come into another type is called Java 2 Standard Edition 1.4. Even we called as it is called the JDK 4, and the release version in which year it is released? Year it come in the year 2002. This come in the year 2002, and the version was, the core version was 1.4, right? And if you look at the code name for this release version, if you see the code name for the release version, it was called Merlin. It was called Merlin, right? The code name was being called as the Merlin here, and if you see, it has been changes. A lot of changes have been taken care at this version, Java 2 Standard Edition 1.4. What is again? It has been called the software which you call the JDK 4, and year release year in the year 2002, and the version was 1.4. The code name was Merlin for that. And the features support here. What are the features that it supported? The features that support. The features that support here. What are the features they support here? Is that the collection framework, which we are looking into the collection framework, change, modification to the collection framework. Modification to the collection framework. Modification, yes, modification to the collection framework has done, and in that the network classes supported with change the network class, the network package. We can say that the network package support Internet Protocol version 6. This is one of these big changes to this one. And one of the things that a keyword is added here, added with a keyword, added with a keyword. What is that keyword here? It is called asset. This is the keyword asset. Actually, we should write in small letter all things. Okay. Asset keyword being used here. And major things in this version is that, what are the major things that has been added here? One of these major things for this Java is that network and cryptography. Network, you can say security and cryptography. Security and cryptography features are added. Features, what are the features are there? Security and cryptography features, if you see that, supported with features supported. What are the features supported here? Supported, what are the features that is called? We give different name for this. These names are very much. This is called JCE, even if it is called JAS. And one more thing that is, you should see that is called JAAC. These are the versions release of the security and cryptography features that has been supported here. Again, I repeat that we are discussing Java 2 standard edition 1.4. And the software which were released JDK4, it is in the year 2002, version was 1.4. The code name was Merlin, and the features that supported here, features that support modification to the collection framework as well. The network package support Internet Protocol version 6 and added with a keyword asset. Even there are many other aspects of that. Security and cryptography features supported here. What are the supported here? JCE, JAS, JAAC. This has been supported here. If you look at that, this is very big changes here. To actually here when you write the JDK4 and GRE, it is supported here. Actually, these are both the software you have to download. Actually, again I repeat that Java is an open source software. You can everybody can download. Some of these has not supported now. Some of the release version. Now we are coming into one after another. Then we are discussing the next category of it. So what is that next category of this? We will see here. Oh, what are the next category? The release version of the Java language. J is JCE, JAS, JSSE. So these are the security and cryptography features added to Java 2 Standard Edition 1.4. Right, that is that. It is concept. So next is that biggest explosive revolution to this one. What are the explosive revolutions to this one? If you see here, there are a lot of changes come on to the next version of that, Java 2 Standard Edition 5. Actually, the name it renamed from 1.5 to 5 because of explosive change in the Java space. This is very important point to be discussed. Now, if you see Java 2 Standard Edition, actually it has come with many things up here. Yes. So what is that? This is released. This version was released in the year. This version was released in the year. If you see that, it is released in the year 2004, and the code name for this particular is called Tiger. This code name called Tiger. The code name is called Tiger. And what is the version here? Actually, the core version of this is the 1.5. Features that are added here. Features added. What are the features are added here? One after another. You will see that there are many features has been added here. Number one is that one of the biggest changes is that scanner class support what for the scanner classes support here? For parsing data. This is called the scanner class. And another is the point is that if you are coming into this generic language concept, this generic concept has been introduced in this particular version of that. There are many other factors that has come here. We can see here biggest revolution to that called in primitive data type can be converted to class or wrapper class. So here this is a concept called auto boxing and on boxing. These are the features also come here for the auto boxing and on boxing. Yes, it improved the semantic of it features and if you look at the JDK5, this is released in the year 2004 and code name was Tiger here, and the version of this is called the core version is called version 1.5, and it is supported with many other class. It is supported enhanced loop, which loop here? For loop is enhanced here style. And one thing that I think one of these features is added here, that is called variable length argument. Variable length arguments. That is called var adds. It is supported with this. Again I repeat, what is that? Java 2 standard edition 5. It is the biggest revolution to the Java community, because lot of changes has been taken in this version, and it is released in the year 2004. The code name for this released Java version was called Tiger. The core version is called 1.5, and the software is called JDK5 GRE. These both should be downloaded as open source to compile and execute your program, Java program. And lot of features has been added. I am giving you little summaries of this. What are they have been added here? Scanner class support for parsing data. It is supported with generic concept. Auto boxing, non-boxing feature is introduces. It improved the semantic of execution of multi-threaded program. Semantic execution of multi-threaded. Please write here semantic of execution of multi-threaded program. Enhanced for loop feature. And another is that variable length arguments. Okay, I was continuing with this one for Java 2 standard edition, not 1.6, as I told you that. Hereafter the version has been changed. So Java 2 standard edition 6, repeated in when it is released in the year 2006, and the code name for the Java 2 standard edition 6 was Mustang, right? And the version was 1.6. Should be very clear on that concept. Okay. Now, what are the features it support? If you see the features it support here, it supports JDBC 4.0. It support for rich internet applications, right? It support for rich applications. And what is the for other things it is there? It gives powerful capabilities to applet. Again, I repeat that. What is applet here? Actually, Java is designed for both. One is for application programming and applet programming. And add this in the Java 2 standard edition 6. Because as I told you that from Java to standard edition 5, that is 1.5 to change 5. Here I have to Java 2 standard edition 6. And features it supported here. What are the features supported? JDBC 4.0 support here, support for rich internet application, scripting language support here. It gives powerful capabilities to the applet here. Now, very next we will come into that. What is that? Is called the Java, the very next versions of this language has come up here. That is called Java Standard Edition 6. It is called the Standard Edition 6. Sorry, Java 2 Standard Edition 7 and Java 2 Standard Edition 7. What are the, when it is, you see the code name was, here it is called Dolphin. Very interesting name here. It is called Dolphin. And it is released in the year, if you see that it is released in the year, released in 2011. That is very, very important. The features it support, what are the features it support here? You can see that the features it support here. A lot of features has been support here. So it supported that, what are the features it supported here? That improving and catching. What is this versions is coming to that? It is called improvement in throwing and catching. So this is a medicine. Then string is added to switch branch statement. This is also very important. This is features it supported with. And there are many such applications. Actually, there is not so much modification has been done to this one. Then we will come into this Java. Actually, why I have written it? Actually, everything is object oriented here. Improved exception handling is object oriented exception handling. Just have written here throwing and catching, right? Throwing and catching, right? So this is the release versions of the Java 2 Standard Edition 7. Now look into the Java 2 Standard Edition, Java 2 Standard Edition 8. So if you see this Java 2 Standard Edition, it is released in the year, it is released in year 2000. This is the biggest changes to this 14. This is 2014 here, and what are the features are here support? Features it supports. See, these are different features it support here. So what are the features it support? You can see there are different type of the features it support here, like lambda expression, and again lambda expression, and many other things in this is allow to embed scripting language in application, in Java application. This is many other concept has come into that point. And next pronounced feature support. Yes, this is called lambda expression support here, and many other such features has come into this one here. Classes in util package support stream API. This is also like this. There are many other features has been added to Java Standard Edition 8. Version was 1.8. It is released in the year 2014. Features it support here. Lambda expression supported. Allowed to embed scripting language in Java application. Classes in util package. Support stream API. Right. So next version is that. Which is the next version of that? From here itself, all the names version has been changed. The versions has been changed here. Now the very next is that Java standard edition, here it is called 8. This is called Java standard edition 9. So what is the Java standard edition 9 here? If you see that Java standard edition 9, it is released in the year, released in 2017. This is one of this. And if you see that, here the version is 9. Here the version is 9. Here the version is 9. And what are these features it come up with? New, if you see that features support the Java net package, okay, Java net package added with more classes, added with new classes. This is one of the features of that. And if you see that here JDBC 4.2 support. Here JDBC 4.2 supports it. And it support parallel array Java lang package support parallel array sorting. This is sorting and etc. There are many other features as coming to this. Again I repeat, Java standard edition 9 released in the year 2017, version was 9. Feature support here, Java net package added with the new classes, JDBC 4.2 support here, Java.lang packages supported parallel array sorting, parallel array 10. Actually, if you see this quickly, we will brush up now. Now in Java standard edition, see Java standard edition. If you look at this Java standard edition, it is released in the year, released in 2018, and very next is that Java standard edition 11, and it is released in, if you see that again, it is released in the year 2018, and this particular language, if you see, here the version is 11, right? Here the version is 11. Here it is version 10. All has been changed here. Version has been released here. Now you see Java this way. Java 12 has come. Java standard edition 13 come, 14 come, 15 come, 16 come, 17 comes, 18 comes, and 19. Java standard edition 19, it is released in 2022. Remember that. And version is 19. Now upcoming Java standard edition, this is called upcoming released versions. In the year 2022. We are all waiting for that. The new version Java standard edition 20, the version will be 20 here. These we are eagerly waiting all of that for Java standard edition 20 for this. This is all about Java release version from beginning Java 1.0, which we call JDK 1.0, to Java standard edition 19. Explosive changes to the Java case. This is very important for us to know that before learning the programming languages, because every features are important for if you are working in a company or for development of the applications. Thank you.